Hello there, my beautiful Pisces, and welcome to your weekend reading for this weekend of November 7th to the 10th. Time is fluid, Pisces, and this is your channel. You can resonate to any of these readings if you have strong Pisces placements in your birth chart. So let's start it off with a number for you for the weekend, Pisces, and the number, let's move this over a little, that is being highlighted for you for the weekend is 333 with I am powerful. You are being called upon to use your spiritual gifts as a light worker, assisting all of humanity. Live your truths and be a positive light to others. All right, Pisces, some of you born on the 3rd. Some of you may even be life path number 3, life path number 33. If you have not already been seeing the number 3s, you will definitely start to see them now, Pisces. So pay attention to where you're seeing it, how you're seeing it, what energy context clues that is around. When the 3s come in, that is a body, mind, and soul alignment. That's why the affirmation is I am powerful, because you need that Trinity alignment to create and to manifest and to expand. So it looks like that's exactly what you are doing here, Pisces. And you may be stepping stronger into your light worker abilities, your abilities to read people, your abilities to heal others. You also have the energy of communication, card number 18, with accuracy, expression, intimacy, and honesty. So it looks like there is a very important conversation that's going to happen for you this weekend. And with this communication card coming through, it could definitely involve multiple people. It doesn't have to be. It's just the energy. And I feel like for a lot of you Pisces, you may actually find that a lot of people are reaching out to you around this time because you are stepping into your powerful energy and your power in general. Some people will feel that, and they may want your advice, your opinion, or just to simply talk to you. Let's see, you also have blessing in disguise, trust, revelation, significance, and surprise. All right, Pisces. So you have a surprise energy coming through for this weekend as well. So there could have been something that happened for you or is happening for you that maybe didn't feel that great or didn't feel that aligned or didn't feel or make you feel that powerful. And you may have found something out. You may have lost something. And if that was the case, this card is indicating that that was a blessing in disguise. Something may have been removed from your energy on purpose because it was not for you. So some of you may actually even have that moment now where you are reflecting on a past situation or maybe relationship where you're like, wow, thank God that did not work out, because if it did, I would maybe not be in this place right now or have met these people. So let's see, your quantum oracle is status quo with cycle card number 2. So this card is all about raising the bar, raising your status in life. You obviously have I am powerful, but this card could signify a cycle where you make more money, where you have a stronger role or more importance in life or at work or in relationships or groups. Status quo, all about raising up the bar, raising your status in life. So when that card does come through, it gives me like financial cap energy, where if you have felt like financially capped in life, where you always made the same amount of money, you may be finally moving into a cycle where you get more. And you also have the Ascended Masters with Spirit card number 7. So the Ascended Masters are here to assist you in your expansion, in your learning, in your freedom. A lot of you Pisces may actually be interested in some, like, I want to say mystical knowledge. You know, some of you are like looking up, like, how did they make the pyramids? How'd they do this? How'd they do that? What type of ancient knowledge is there for you to absorb? So the Ascended Masters could actually be helping your energy this weekend gain more spiritual knowledge, gain more knowledge of energy. Let's see what we have for your overall for the weekend here, Pisces, but you have a blessing in disguise vibration. You have an emphasis on communication and raising the bar in your own energy. Pay attention. You may see signs and symbolism of the Ascended Masters. There are 4 hands in this card. So this shows that there is multiple passed on loved ones, angels here to assist you, which possibly is connected to this blessing in disguise. So some of you were in a situation that the divine or your angels took you out of on purpose. So your overall energy is the 6 of Cups with simply love for the weekend. So this indicates past life connection, children. Could also be a past person. The 6 of Cups has been coming through for you quite frequently since November has started. So I do feel like there could be some past people that come into your life or back into your life, I guess you could say. In this month in general, could definitely be this weekend. But there can also be an emphasis on children. Some of you may actually find that you work best when you are tending to children, like as a teacher, a child care provider, a nanny, things like that. But this could also amplify a past life connection coming in for you. Somebody that you've known in lifetimes before this that you may have not met yet in this physical life. So let's see, 6 of Cups being clarified by the Queen of Wands. So there is also a beautiful sense of confidence boost. So it's simply love to the Queen of Wands. Pisces, you're feeling more lovable. You're also feeling more open. I feel like, Pisces, you may be going through a glow-up moment around this time as well. And people are seeing you shine. People are seeing you radiate. And it does look like you could be attracting in love. Possibly even some I miss yous or I still care about yous. Let's see, what's coming your way is the Hanged Man. So something that has been stuck. Your influence is the 5 of Swords. So you're just giving up on things that no longer serve you. Pisces, I feel like you are in the season of letting things go as well. You're like, if it ain't for me, it's not for me. And if the universe had to remove it, you're not holding on to it. What's unexpected for the weekend is the Death card. Your advice is the Ace of Wands. And your outcome is the World. All right, so there is a completion to a cycle. There is an ending here for you, Pisces, that is definitely connected to a blessing in disguise. So whatever's ending around this time, just allow it to go. Because it probably caused you to feel defeated or felt like you were wasting your time anyway. But we do have the Ace of Wands here in your advice. So speaking up for yourself, having passion, taking action. You know, the Queen of Wands also takes action. So if you are in position of like looking for love or looking for something specific, maybe a job, maybe an opportunity, put yourself out there in the way of finding it. It could be very beneficial for you around this time. Queen of Wands to the Page of Cups with the overall energy. So there's that communication and messages coming in. The Hanged Man of what's coming your way with the 4 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles, and the Queen of Cups. So Pisces, I feel like there is somebody who is stuck on you. I feel like there is somebody who is stuck on Pisces here. And it could be love, it could be a friend, it could be a family member. And I feel like in the way that this person could feel stuck is that it seems like somebody wants more of your love, more of your time, and more of your attention. So there could be a friend that really wants to be around you more, a family member that feels like you're not necessarily that engaged in the connection, but there definitely does look like there's somebody here that's stuck on how to get more love from you. Let's see, 5 of Swords and your influence with the 5 of Wands and the 4 of Pentacles. Yeah, you're super closed off here. Some of you, this person caused you challenge. They caused you insecurity. They caused you a sense of difficulty. And you don't really look that open to healing, at least at the second. Let's see, 4 of Pentacles to the Page of Swords. A part of you could be curious about what this person is looking for or wants or how they feel. But you're not really doing anything. Let's see. On the death card of what's unexpected, we have the Ace of Pentacles and we have the Chariot. So an offer to move forward, possibly after an ending here. So I feel like there could be somebody that there was an ending with coming into your life, wanting to offer you something. And I feel like you're trying to put an end to that. You're like, oh, no, no, no. This is over. This is definitely over. At least it feels over for you, or possibly that cycle feels over for you. Now, on a financial level, it does definitely look like you could be moving forward here with the Chariot and the Ace of Pentacles towards more money, right? What's coming your way, 10 of Pentacles to the Hanged Man, finally unsticking your money. So some of you have been stuck in how to make more money. On the Ace of Wands, as your advice, we have the 10 of Cups. So you are being advised to make peace. You know, Pisces, there could have been certain people or this person or whatever caused you challenged, caused you to shut down. But you are being advised to make peace here. And the World as your outcome with the Page of Pentacles. There's that more money and the Ace of Cups. The Ace of Cups has been following you, Pisces, ever since November readings have been starting. You've been getting aces upon aces. There's a lot of new energy for the collective this month. And you specifically keep getting like new love. So Page of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles, could be an apology with the Page of Pentacles. Doesn't have to be. Could just be a new offer manifesting in your physical world here. So I feel like for some of you Pisces, you may have your eyes on somebody new as somebody from your past tries to come back in, which kind of makes sense as to why you could be closed off, yet somewhat curious. You're being advised to make the peace. You don't have to give somebody another chance, but sometimes closure is nice. But I do feel like for some of you Pisces, right when you're starting to move on, or right when you have met a new person, I feel like there's somebody trying to get back into your energy that could be from the past. And you also do have some financial movement. There looks like a big cycle of stagnancy, right? You have the cycle of status quo here. You have the Hanged Man of what's coming your way with the 10 of Pentacles and what's unexpected with this Ace of Pentacles with your outcome to the Page of Pentacles. So if you're starting anything new financially around this time, getting yourself out there, Ace of Wands in whatever way, shape, or form, applying to things, you will definitely find that you will get something here. So if you applied for like 10 jobs, you may hear from like 3 of them. So there's definitely some type of movement and completion. There's a big completion energy here as well. And I feel like it's either a completion of a career transition, a role being changed for you, possibly unlocking a new level of money, getting approved for something financially, as well as there is some new love vibration here, or at least love is trying to get in. Somebody wants to know if you still love or care about them. And like I said, for some of you, if this is romantic love, you're already possibly connecting to somebody new, or you already have your eyes on a new person. If this is like a platonic or family situation, I feel like you might be a little bit more open to giving your love. But I feel like if it's romantic, you may be a lot more closed off. Because it looks like there's like a beautiful new love here, or a beautiful new cycle here for you. And some of you, Pisces, if you wanted to get pregnant, this is a pretty good reading for it. Page of Pentacles, manifesting something physical, right? A child would be something physical. Ace of Cups, something that you will love. Something that your heart will be in. So definitely very strong manifestation energy towards something that you love. Like I said, if you are in the position of pregnancy, definitely could be. But I don't know, Pisces, you look kind of closed off here. You look kind of closed off if this is an actual person. For some reason, you look cautious. You're not just like, oh, you're back. Or, oh, you want my love. Or, oh, you miss me. Welcome. You're like, stay over there for a second. I don't see you like embracing this energy with open arms and high vibes. You're just a little bit uncertain here and look slightly shut down. Now, some of you Pisces are very busy. You have things going on financially. Ace of Pentacles with the Chariot. Your stuff is moving. You got things moving for you. If you got fired from a job, especially because this position is underneath blessing in disguise, you will get rewarded with a better job. For sure. If you have changed locations lately and you are looking for a new job in the position of where you have moved, you may definitely hear communication from a job and receive it. But you are raising the bar here, Pisces, and I feel like people are going to have to meet you up here. And there are certain energies and people that are trying to still meet you where the energy used to be, but you're not there anymore. You have ascended. You have grown. Your energy is rising up, and people need to meet you on that level. And I feel like you already have your eyes, or there's already somebody around you that could meet you on that level, while these other energies still feel like they can approach you on the old level you used to be on. And you're like, no. I'm not that Pisces anymore. So once again, these aces are crazy. They're just following you all over the place. 3 aces in this reading. A lot of newness coming in. And you got a nice glow and confidence boost. And I feel like for a lot of you Pisces, you might be feeling that, or you might actually be hearing that. You may get like compliments from other people that give you that physical evidence that whatever you've been doing is working. But in terms of zodiac signs in your spread that could be around you or in your chart, you do have Pisces, you do have Scorpio, you have Cancer. Yeah, that's who you have. So in terms of your ending oracle, you have the Wise Woman of Wonderland with integrity and compromise. Card 21. All right, Pisces, some of you could have been born on the 21st. Doesn't have to be. It's just the energy. The Wise Woman of Wonderland brings integrity to thought, word, and deed. She lets you know that as long as you're in the flow of honesty and being true to your word, she keeps you under her protection and care. When she appears as your ally, she signals a time when honesty pays off. Yeah, and you have communication here, and that's also your advice. So being honest with these people could be very beneficial. Instead of maybe avoiding or shutting it down, maybe just, being as blunt and direct as possible. The truth hurts sometimes, Pisces. You may have to deliver it, but the truth does set people free. All right, here we go. You'll be thankful that you remain faithful and loyal to your path. She reminds you that compromise may not always be an option, but stay true to yourself first and foremost. Although it may appear that you could lose something as a result, you can never lose what is truly yours. Yup, exactly. Thank you, ending oracle, because that's literally exactly what this reading is giving. And like I said, with your advice, making peace doesn't mean compromise for moving forward. You could just say, hey, look, this is how I feel about the situation. Let's be cordial. And that's that. There doesn't have to be a compromise. Compromise is more of like an energy of, okay, well, if I'm like this, or if you're like this, then we can move forward and get along, or this, that, and the other. You don't have to. You don't have to compromise on a level, but you can make peace and let it go, for sure. So this is what I have here for you, Pisces. Thank you for being here and for watching. If you have met a new person recently, or are in the vibe, or have plans, or some type of things, an alignment that you could meet a new person in the month of November, Pisces, I would say yes to opportunities and offers, because the amount of aces you keep getting whenever I do a November reading is absolutely insane. So say yes to opportunities to meet new people if that's in your vibe, because you never know who you can meet around this time. And it looks like November holds a really strong energy of connecting new people to each other. So, and that doesn't have to be romantic. For some of you, it could be a new employer, a new business partner, somebody that could be assisting and helping a networking situation. But this is what I have here for you, Pisces. Thank you for being here and for watching. Do not forget to subscribe and ring the bell so you get alerted when new readings come out. And check the comment section down below for my other YouTube channels and my Etsy shop. Bye now, Pisces.